Well, hello, all of my students. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Jay. It's time for some breaking news. Breaking news. On today's English lesson, I am going to teach you some important English phrases and vocabulary words to help improve your English comprehension, vocabulary, and fluency. So, if you are an adult and you're looking for a great English lesson, you're in the right place. I hope you're ready for some learning and laughter. Let's dive into today's story. American cruise ship passenger found after going missing on island tour. An American woman who vanished during an island excursion was finally found safe after days of confusion and concern. Okay, so when someone vanishes, they disappear. So a person or a thing can vanish. My slice of cake vanished from the refrigerator. Okay, or you might say, we went to the movies and I turned around and my wife vanished. Come to find out, she went to the restroom. Okay. Notice the American woman vanished during an island excursion. Say that with me, excursion. So an excursion is simply a journey or a trip. Okay. When you're going somewhere that you've never been before or you're trying to explore, we call that an excursion. Okay. Now, notice she was finally found safe after days of confusion and concern. So no one knew where she was. The passenger who was traveling on a Holland American cruise ship reportedly disembarked in the town of Marigot during an organized tour and never returned to the bus as expected. Notice, reportedly disembarked. So to leave one destination to go to another. Okay, the ship disembarked from Miami to Cuba or from Orlando to the Bahamas. Disembarked, to leave land to head to the sea. Okay, and here is a pleasant picture of the woman the article is referring to. When the cruise vessel is another word for a ship, later prepared to leave Port St. Martin. That's a beautiful, beautiful country. Oh my goodness, I have gone there before, and it was on a cruise, and I've spoken about cruises in other English lessons, and I'll tell you guys my experience. When the cruise vessel later prepared to leave Port St. Martin, staff realized she was missing and alerted local authorities. So I used this word in a previous English lesson. Authorities are law officers, the police, someone in charge. Okay? Police from both the Dutch and French sides of the island immediately launched a joint search effort to track her down. Okay, so they launched. So a rocket ship can launch into the air, but when someone launches something like a plan or a rescue mission, they are beginning. Okay, so you might say, we launched a community outreach program to provide clothes for the homeless. Okay. Or you might say, we launched a program to provide food for school age children. Okay. They launched a joint search effort. Okay. Joint meaning two or more. So the police from the Dutch and the French joined together in looking for the missing woman. Notice I used the phrase to track her down. Okay. So to search or to look for a person. Track down. Several days later, investigators, can you say that? Investigators announced they had made contact with a woman matching her description. They made contact. So, in other words, they found someone who looked like her, found someone based upon the paperwork and proof that they have of the woman, her eyes, color, how tall she was, maybe a picture. They made contact with that particular person, matching her description. Reports say she used a passport to check into a nearby hotel. Reports say she used a passport to check into a nearby hotel on the French side of the island. What was she doing? I wonder. Okay, a passport, a document that gives your identity when you enter international waters or countries. Okay, a passport. A hotel, of course, is where a person stays for a short or long period of time. When you go on vacation, you normally stay in a hotel. Witnesses claimed they had seen someone resembling her near the area. So someone that resembles, looks just like. Have you ever seen anyone that resembles you? I've been told this month I look like Tony Dungy, the football coach. It's been said I look like Obama. That one I don't see. When I was younger, I was told I look like Fresh Prince, but I won't bore you. Neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Officials, important people, declined to share more personal details, citing privacy regulations, but confirmed that the woman was safe and the case was closed. Well, that's good. Authorities thanked the public for assisting in the search. Okay, so privacy, information that does not need to be public. Okay, so the story started out in a tragic way, but thankfully it ended in a good way. She was lost. No one knows what happened according to the story, but she was found safely. Okay, so do you like cruises? When you go on vacations, do you prefer to go on a 3-day, 2-day, 7-day? I have a relative who has gone on a 14-day cruise. I couldn't do it. Let me know down in the comments section, do you like cruises? I don't. Every time I go, I get sick. They tell me use a patch, I get sick. Put a wristband on, I get sick. Look at the horizon, I get sick. So I do not like cruises, but I know some people love them. Let me know down in the comments section your experiences on cruises. And also let me know, how would you feel if your loved one vanished while you were on a trip? I think I would probably lose my mind. Oh, that would be no laughing matter. I mean, I get crazy if I leave something at home If my wife vanished or my kids vanished while on vacation, oh, I would be petrified. Well, that's going to do it for today's English from the News. If you have learned something that has helped improve your English, all I ask is that you share today's lesson with a friend. Okay? Let me know where you're watching from. Welcome to all my new subscribers. As always, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you join me on my next English lesson. I'll see you then.